Hello and good afternoon, guys. We are here, as you can maybe tell, we are here at Epcot for the Festival of the Arts. We are so excited to finally be back at it. We are going to take you guys with us today. We're going to try a few treats from some booths. Obviously not all of them, but some of them. We're also going to show you some of the artwork and all of that fun stuff, as well as the really cute Figment popcorn bucket that you can purchase mobile order and pick up if that's something you're into. As usual, this is your official invite to tag along with us while we go ahead and explore Festival of the Arts for 2026. I will tell you guys that we are a little late getting here. This started a few weeks ago, but better late than never. So if you are in this area and you're coming to visit, definitely you can still get in a few days worth of this festival, as it is one of my favorites. So let's go ahead and get this day started. All right, guys, so a lot of music going on over here. So here are some paintings. Oh man, that Chippendale one is so cute. So here, I think those are tulips, maybe? I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. And then we have Beauty and the Beast right here. This is a beautiful painting as well. This is the boardwalk. So if any of you are familiar with our properties that we have, our resorts, we have one called the boardwalk. So there it is right there. And this one is a very beautiful one as well. Down here we have this gorgeous sunset. I'm gonna walk around to the side of the tent because there were some more paintings over there that looked very, very beautiful. All right, oh yeah, that's so pretty. Oh, look at that, Mickey and Minnie. I think this one's my favorite. This one here, they're camping. You can see their silhouette. This one's beautiful too. And then of course we do have Lilo and Stitch, amazing. And just so you guys know, this booth is over here right across from Creation Shop is here. And then right across from that, we have this little Mickey and Friends area. They also have, this is called Opening Bites. I've never eaten here, but I'm pretty sure this opened last year. And I'm gonna go up there and see what they have because I'm pretty sure this is part of what they're offering for Festival of the Arts as far as like foods and stuff go. So while we're here, let's go over there and check that out. Ah, okay, yeah. So this one has the soft shell crab slider, which is basically green papaya slaw and mango ketchup on a sweet roll. I don't like any type of seafood, so that wouldn't be for me. But then they also do have the Enchanted Rose, which is dark chocolate mousse rose. And then of course they have some beverages here. All right, all. So I'm kind of cutting through this area. They opened this last year and I completely missed it. So ooh, we got some bubbles going. I completely missed it last year. Basically, oh, this is cool. Communicore Hall, Once Upon a Stage. I'll flip it around and show you. Celebrating the magic of Disney on Broadway. Yeah, this whole thing right here behind me, guys, I missed this last year. This is a whole section that they opened up, and basically you can walk through now to get to the Figment ride. So this is all completed, which is absolutely beautiful. So like I said, I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you guys this little stage area they have out here. They just did a show, it's got Encanto on it. And then apparently there's also another like stage that they have set up for the different artists to perform, because part of what they do at Festival of the Arts is they bring out different artists and they sing, they dance, they play different instruments, they do stuff like that. All right, so yeah, so here's this section right here we just walked through. And then like I said, this is Communicore Hall, where I just read that this is apparently all to do with celebrating the magic of Disney on Broadway. So I think you can go in there and watch like a show of sorts. But then if you go through here, like I said, in the center of this area here, which is really nice because they've got some cornhole out here. But this right here is a stage that they have set up for people to perform on. And actually, here's some information for you. So for this particular one, we have Don Black. So he plays the saxophone. That is awesome. And then we have a Trevor Carlton. Here's some show times for that. And just keep in mind when you guys come, there's going to be different things for different days. And then right here, like I had said to you, Celebration Encanto. They just did a really cool show on stage here. And then there's another tent over here where they've got art and stuff, if you will. And yeah, but what's really nice is you can literally just go right down here. So if you want to go ahead and do the Figment ride, you can just walk straight through here now. So that's really nice. All right, guys, I just showed you Don Black was going to be playing soon. Here he is right here. We already have stuff popping up for Flower and Garden, which if you guys don't know, Flower and Garden comes right after Festival of the Arts. So I got some Phineas and Ferb action going on here. Oh man, it's happening. Topiaries are already starting to pop up. I guess that's a plus side of coming a little bit later, is now you can see a preview of some of the topiaries. And then over here, guys, we have Bambi and Thumper and Flower. Oh my goodness. Wowie zowie. All right, let's see. Oh yeah. I love this. I love I don't know if you guys can see, there's some potted flowers down there at the bottom, but so cute. Also here at the Inspiration Station, a color scheme cake topped with Skittles, popped, sour, and original freeze-dried candy. That looks interesting. Alrighty, so Inspiration Station. This is also where you guys can pick up your Figment popcorn bucket, mobile order it inside the app. And he is adorable, by the way. That's what he looks like right there. And here is that QR code for you to go ahead and, like I said, mobile order your bucket. Oh my heavens. Okay guys, we are gonna stop at Pop Eats. I love this booth. This is where they have that grilled cheese and soup. I do get this when we come here. I pretty much get this every year, but I think this is a different take on it. So I'm excited to give it a try. We have our table, you guys, but I just wanted to show you. This is so sweet. We got some duckies over here by us. And there's this little guy here. They're just waiting, waiting for everybody to drop food. And then I got these guys right here. All right, so as I had mentioned to you guys, we were in line for the Pop Eats booth. Now, this is something in years past when we have come to Festival of the Arts. I do like to get the grilled cheese from here, but it is this one that's in the book right here. So you can just get the plain grilled cheese, which is served with the tomato soup, or you can get, I do not know how to say this, but it is basically, it's got Black Forest ham, Gruyere, I don't know how to say that cheese, and the bechamel sauce served with a tomato soup. So I've heard some good things about it, and a lot of people have mentioned they like it, so we're gonna give it a whirl and see what we think. And just to give you guys a kind of a close-up here, we got the little, that's what we're looking like right now. And I think for the soup, it's hard to see, but I don't want to spill it. I'm just going to dunk it in the soup, honestly. And we're going to try it. You guys heard the crunch. This is really cool, too. I just noticed I got like a little fried piece of cheese. Definitely delicious. I will say, unfortunately, the sandwich is not very warm anymore. I have ducks by me, guys. They're so cute. Hi, baby. They're welcome to hang out. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, baby. I love animals, you guys. Sorry. I could talk to them all day. Anyways, the creamy part of the cheese that's on here, I think it's like what I'm tasting is the bechamel sauce in combination, obviously, with the cheese and the ham. So you get the little salty from the ham and then the creaminess from the cheese and the sauce melted together, and it's perfect. So yeah, this is always a favorite. I really like this one. You guys got to check this out. I got to show this to you. This is adorable. We have friends. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. So here we are. My daughter's with me. Here's hanging out. Mike, welcome in. Sure, hang out. They're just everywhere. Oh my gosh. So the other thing with the tomato soup, you guys, this tomato soup tastes so good, and it's not, this does not taste like canned tomato soup. I can tell you that right now. This has like a freshness to it, like fresh tomato. So I don't honestly know what tomato soup this is or what they do to it, but I am telling you right now, it is just, it's hearty and tangy. I don't know. Again, it just tastes fresh. So if I had to describe the tomato soup, that's how I would describe it. And we still have friends down here. He has now sat down completely and he is sleeping, which is adorable. All right, all get ready for cuteness overload. We just went to Swirled Showcase, which is right over here across from Pop Eats, which is where we were just at. They have quite a few things here on the menu. So we did go ahead and get quite a few things. Not absolutely everything, but the first thing that we went ahead and got, this is the liquid nitrogen mini cake pop. It is cotton candy sponge cake, white chocolate ganache, and colorful chocolate splats. And then as you can see, it's got a cute little like chocolate bow in the center. And then the next thing that we got, which is melting, not too terrible, but you guys, Figment, come on. Okay, so for this one, this is the Imagination Cone Pink Vanilla Soft Serve in a lavender cone, Sparks of Imagination, and white chocolate Figment wings. And then last but definitely not least, and this is already starting to drip, of course, we got the trio, you guys. What the heck? I'm gonna try to do this and not spill it, but we are ice creamed out. This trio, you get 3 soft serve, and if that's not cute enough, you get a tray of goodies. So freeze-dried Skittles, Lifesaver gummies, and I want to say that these are, I don't know if these are like Starbursts, little Starbursts, I'm not sure, but let's check it out. So yes, so we've got the Dole Whip Strawberry, yes, Starburst Mini Fruit Chews, Dole Whip Lemon, and then Dole Whip Lime with a chili lime seasoning on top. So that's what that is that you're seeing on there, those specks. And then the Lifesaver gummies, like I said. So absolutely presentation on this is 10 out of 10. The other things they did have there is a pink vanilla soft serve in a cone if you just want that. Or if you want Dole Whip in a cone, they have lemon, lime, and strawberry just separate. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start digging into the Figment cone here, you guys, because it is obviously dripping everywhere. These are white chocolate wings. That's good. And just so you guys know, the candies that are on here are nerds. On this one, for me, guys, this is a 10 out of 10. In terms of presentation and flavor, the soft serve is absolutely delicious. It is perfect. So if you're looking for a treat, I would say this is the place. And my daughter is trying the soft serve right now. What do you think of it, Boo? She said it's good. Mm-hmm. And then I'm just gonna take a little itty bitty bite of this right here and see. I'm not really a fan of cotton candy, but I'm hoping this isn't gonna be too much. Honestly, it has a subtle hint of cotton candy. It's not too overbearing. That's actually very pleasant. So that's actually not bad. It has just that subtle little sweetness and a little tiny flavor of the cotton candy. The white chocolate on it is very nice. So, yeah. And it does also have, I don't know if you guys caught it, but it does have the 2 different pink and blue. So, yeah. I am definitely down for this one. 10 out of 10, for sure. This is one of my favorite spots they have set up every year, guys, right in this center area right here before you get out into World Showcase. They always have this really cool photo op. It actually is a photo op because there are Disney photographers there, so if you want to get your photos taken. But one of my favorite things is obviously the huge big tubes of, it's fake paint, but still. So yeah, this is definitely a fave right here. So another thing is they do this really amazing chalk art, guys, and it does change throughout the festival. So right here, obviously, as of today, we have Moana here. I just showed you Mickey, and then down here is Orange Bird, and I forgot her name. That's the grandmother from Moana. And then going on further down, it looks like we have a rendering of Lady and the Tramp. And I do like this one. So we have the Queen here, Queen of Hearts, with the card. So one of the other really neat things is they always do like, it looks like 3D chalk art. And this one here is supposed to be Wreck-It Ralph. But as you guys can see, unfortunately from the rain and the weather, it's faded, which is a major bummer. But if I kind of get over here, you got Fix It Felix right here. And of course you got Ralph and Penelope, and then the game machine there. But yeah, these change too, and they're just so beautiful when they do them, and it blows my mind every time because I am not that talented. Some more art here. Just kind of want to show this to you guys here, but this is beautiful. So we got some classic art right here. We got Winnie the Pooh. Oh, look at Max Goof down there. That's awesome. And then of course we have Figment. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh, I want that one. Oh, that is a really neat rendering of Aladdin. Oh my goodness, as he's changing him into a prince. Oh, I love that. That is amazing. This one up here, Friend Like Me, you guys, it is $7,000. Just give you an idea. These two, I believe, this is $5,500. Just so you, right there, you can see it. This is really cute too. And I'm not too sure on the price on this one. Oh, but look at Main Street down here, you guys. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh man. Oh man, look at the Elsa one. Mulan. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Wow. Just so many different ones. Okay, we got some Cusco right here. Mr. Toad and Ichabod, right? That was not from Mr. Toad, Headless Horseman, something like that. And then we have that here. So I believe this one is, yeah, this one is $4,000 right here. There's the price tag for it right there. Okay, y'all, I just found like the creme de la creme of artwork, in my personal opinion. You gotta be, this is insane. This is amazing. Do you see this? So there's smaller versions and larger versions. Look at this one right here. Disney Presents Sleeping Beauty. Oh my gosh, and look at the Beauty and the Beast one. You got Frozen, Little Mermaid. Oh my, these are just, they're gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. Honestly, like if, again, these are art pieces. If I had the money, I would add them to my home, or my future home, I should say, hopefully, one day. Wow. These are good. Okay, next up is the Painted Panda right here by the China Pavilion, guys. I think we're gonna go ahead and do these two things right here. And I think they have a boba tea. All right, so I just showed you guys the menu for Painted Panda, and we did go ahead and get the General Tso chicken shumai. That is a dumpling filled with chicken, asparagus, onion, and water chestnut topped with General Tso sauce. And then we did get the char siu pork bun, which is sweet and savory Cantonese style barbecue pork and a steam bun. And they did have the strawberry bubble milk tea, which is non-alcoholic. And I already took some. If you guys like this kind of stuff, you're going to enjoy it. You can taste the subtleness of the tea with a little bit of strawberry in there. Of course, boba pearls, which I absolutely love. I have a little bee that keeps hanging out by us, which is fine. He's not bothering us. Anyways, so yes, this is good in my personal opinion. If you like the, bubble tea thing, you're going to like this. If you don't, then you're not going to like it. But these here are those dumplings that I just told you guys about. They look amazing. And then this is the char siu pork bun right here. So we're going to get into these. So I will say, guys, I'm not a fan of the little sprig leafy thingy, so I'm going to take those off of there. Underneath each of these is a cucumber. So definitely partake in that. But I'm going to cut one of these open so I can show you guys. These look delicious, and I got to tell you something. This smells amazing. One of my favorite dishes that, every once in a while when we do Chinese, I love General Tso's. General Tso's is my favorite. But this is what we're looking like on the inside here. That is not bad at all. I can't really taste the other stuff that's in there, just the chicken. But, I mean, I like dumplings, so I'm going to give these maybe an 8 out of 10. Not because they're bad tasting, but they're not warm. They're fresh, but they're not warm, if that makes any sense. So, here's some cucumber here. Oh yeah, that's good. Cucumber definitely adds a wonderful element to it. Gives it a little bit of crunch. And the General Tso sauce is so good. It is divine. So I think the next thing we're going to go ahead and do is the char siu pork bun here. But like I said, I am going to take a little sprig. There is a sprout leaf, which I don't mind sprouts. Those kind. It's weird, I know. So, let's see. Oh man, to try to pick this up. It is a little bit sticky, but that's the whole point. I'm going to dip it in some of the sauce here. Just a little bit of the sauce. So here goes. Oh my gosh, you guys. That is delicious. I'm gonna let my daughter have the rest. The pork it's not super, super soft, but it's not tough either. So the flavor that it has, along with the sweetness of the bun, definitely divine. So even though the dumplings aren't warm, I would definitely get both of these again and the tea. All right, here at Goshiki, I think I said that right. Hopefully I said it right. I don't know, guys. I would love to get the Wagyu bun, but we are full. However, I do want to get the grapey apple boba, so another boba to finish out the night. And of course, this is, again, right here, across from the beautiful Japan Pavilion, one of my favorite spots. So let's go get our grapey apple boba. The buns are purple. That is so cool. So we were just standing at the entrance, but here is the other sign on the opposite side, guys, and I just wanted to show you, this is what the other menu items look like. This looks amazing. The Tokyo Kawai roll, which I don't do fish or anything like that, so this would not be for me. Now, however, if my daughter was here, she does like shrimp, she might be willing to try this, because that does sound amazing with a tangy plum sauce, and then the Wagyu bun, which is purple. All right, so here is that grapey apple. I was envisioning it being something a lot bigger as far as like how much you were getting. Now, I think I see some small little bobas at the bottom here. Now, I did already take a sip, and it's actually really good. It's tangy and fizzy. So it's almost like a sour green apple with a grape. So as good as this is, I don't know if I'd get this one again just for the size of it, for the price of it. I would like to see it be more close to the boba milk tea that I got at the Chinese Pavilion. But nonetheless, it's really, really good. And taste-wise, it's perfect. All right, guys, we're gonna finish out our night on living with the land. Soren is still a pretty long wait. Thank you. So since it's a long wait, we won't be doing Soren today, but we'll take you on the slow-moving boat ride through the greenhouse.
Welcome to a voyage of discovery and awareness of the richness, the diversity, and the often surprising nature of living with the land. Our journey begins as dramatic and sudden changes are sweeping over the land. The approaching storm may seem violent and destructive to us, but to nature, it's a new beginning in the cycle of life. Beneath the surface of the land, roots trap water from the flowing mud, extracting precious nutrients and minerals. These elements, when combined with sunlight, create the diverse living systems of our planet. One of those living systems is the rainforest, home to the most amazing concentration of life on our planet. These dense and beautiful forests cover only a tiny portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half of its plant and animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich and productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, food, medicines, and other elements essential to our lives. In the desert, nature has created a very different, but no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. The American prairie once appeared as desolate as the desert, but over time, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm. Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to realize the impact of our methods. Today, we're learning to live with the land, discovering better ways to grow food that will assure both human and environmental well-being.
In the farmlands across America, we're learning that by plowing under vegetation containing natural fertilizers, we can enrich the soil without the use of chemicals. In arid regions, we're learning to produce food on desert seacoasts by developing and planting crops that thrive on salt water. In Japan, we're learning that by mixing leaves and other living materials into our soil, we can make farmland more fertile without any of the chemicals. Here at Epcot, we're learning to reduce the need for chemical pesticides by breeding and using natural predators, like ladybugs and wasps, to control pests. In the farmlands across America, we're learning that by plowing under vegetation and taking
How will we meet tomorrow's growing needs for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land? Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times. Welcome to our living laboratories, where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. These are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions. Some, like the water lily, thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways. All parts of this plant, even the flower petals, are edible. The starchy root of the plant has long been used to make flour for baking. One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the bananas growing on both sides of the boat. More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world. When we mention farming, you probably don't think of fish, but fish farming, or aquaculture, accounts for nearly half of all the seafood consumed globally. Tilapia, bass, and catfish, like the ones you see here, are three of the more popular crops raised by fish farmers. The sustainable system we're using here recycles the water in the tanks. As a result, we're able to save millions of gallons each year. Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World. Innovations like this one can play an important role in our efforts to produce bountiful harvests and still protect natural resources. While there are more than 50,000 edible plant species in the world, most of us are only familiar with the handful that make up our everyday diet. The common grains growing here, wheat, maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Learning how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world. These plants are definitely on their way up. Innovative growing techniques like these increase yields while more efficiently using resources like water, fertilizer, and pesticides. Another innovation at work here is our integrated pest management program. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects that prey on harmful pests like aphids and flies, we are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides. We're growing these crops using our nutrient film system. This technique precisely controls and recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area. Some of our best ideas have been inspired by nature, like these fruit and vegetable trees. By growing these ground plants vertically, we can increase yields and better control diseases. These crops taste as good as they look. In fact, we serve more than 15 tons of produce from our greenhouses in restaurants here at the land every year. The future of agriculture may include innovative ideas like this vertical growing system. Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods. That saves water and increases production. The aquaponics system on your left combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish provide a natural source of fertilizer for the plants, and the plants help keep the water clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more while using less. In our lab, Epcot scientists are working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects. The goal of these efforts is to produce higher yielding and better quality plants.
Before we head to Spaceship Earth, I wanted to show this to you. This is a massive genie lamp. So I want to give you some information on this. So it was created to celebrate the show's 10th anniversary. The lamp weighs an impressive 1,200 pounds and stands 14 feet tall. It's an exact replica of the small prop used in the production, complete with all the intricate carved details. Seeing it in person with real smoke drifting out feels like pure Disney magic. So there is the info on that one. I think this is a really neat thing that they added this year for display. If we stand here for a few minutes, I think it should pipe out some smoke. All right, and this is fun, guys. On the front of it here, Genie's lamp. This lamp formerly sat atop the marquee of the New York Amsterdam Theater on 42nd Street in New York City, current home of Disney's Aladdin on Broadway. Oh, here we go, guys. Here's the smoke. That is the coolest effect. I love it. Look at that. Oh man, this is a beauty for sure. All right, guys, I wanted to pop on the Creations shop real quick to check out the merch. I love this Disney Parks Loungefly. These canvas bags are becoming very popular, and price-wise, you're getting a substantial size bag. So this is $70 for this one. And they do have a couple other Loungeflies around here, so I don't know if this is specific to the festival, but they do have this cute iridescent figment bag here. But this one is $80, so for $10 more, like I said, I think the other one's your better bet. And this is a cute one right here. This is a round one with a nice little design here. And then if you flip it around, you have these cute straps. And then on the back, it is specific to the festival. So it does say Festival of the Arts. And this one, I believe, let's take a look. This one's $85. So like I said, out of the three, I would definitely get the canvas bag for sure. And I love the jacket here. One little spark. This is so pretty. So this hoodie jacket right here has figment on the front, and price-wise, I'm gonna guess it's pretty pricey. It's $60, so yeah. It's very nice though, very soft. And here's some more of that Festival of the Arts merch. It looks like we have a journal right here, which is cute. So this one is $24.99. And this is a cute little like rubber photo frame. It's a 2x3 and it's only $16.99, which isn't terrible. That is adorable, actually. I really like that. And then over here they have a corksicle water bottle. So it does have this really cute little design kind of all the way around, if you will. And let's see, price-wise, it is $44.99. Here is a Festival of the Arts shirt right here. And I believe it's got figment on the back. Yeah, there he is right there. And that is $36.99. And here is a cute mug with figment on the handle. That is adorable. I admit it seems like that may make it a little hard to hold, but maybe not. This is $24.99. And then it has this design on the side of the mug, but he is so cute. Look at him up there, just chilling. Okay guys, we are back in our car, as you can probably tell. So I have to tell you guys something. I may have mentioned this earlier, I may not have, I truly don't remember. But we did check the weather before we left the house, and it did say that it was going to be cloudy all day. But as far as the temperature was concerned, I did not think it was going to get as chilly as it did. And I should know better, because when it is cool in Orlando, it's cool and it can get very cold. But when it's hot, it is boiling. So I made the mistake of not bringing any kind of a jacket with me, and I was not going to spend $70, $80 on a jacket. I just, no. So thankfully my daughter did remember like a hoodie type shirt, long sleeve shirt. She had that in her bag. It was, you know, I guess it kind of did its job, but she is somewhat frozen because she wore shorts and I have pants on, but they're not like all the way down to the feet. Anyway, long story short, sorry, we're frozen. I'm frozen, she's frozen. Again, we got to try some food and we enjoyed doing that, and the fireworks are now going off. But yeah, it was a really great day. I'm glad we at least finally made it out here to at least do what we got to do. So once again, thank you guys so much. We love you. We do appreciate you. Thank you for those of you that, you know, subscribe to my channel and you're still here. We thank you. We appreciate you hanging in there with us. So thank you again. As always, guys, please don't forget to spread love and kindness. Please do not forget to take care of yourselves. And I do hope that wherever you are in the world, you are having a wonderful, blessed, beautiful day today and always. And we will see you real soon. Have a good night, guys. Take care. Bye.